Daylight come
Pat and Michael Carlson. Dahl has been our speech teacher. Helena's been movement. I hope I'm not leaving anyone out. Most of you are aware of what we work on in freshman acting, which is discovery, first semester of who we are. And then we take scenes and we begin working on playing an action and listening and connecting. We do a lot of Meisner work and other exercises to help facilitate this. So this morning, the students are to demonstrate what they've been learning all semester, and as you're aware, none of us have worked with them on these scenes, so this is truly the actors applying what they have learned during the semester. Okay?
Michael Carlson,
My name is Eddie Hornsby.
and we'll be doing a scene from Sexual Perversity in Chicago by David Mamet,
I'll be playing Danny.
and I'll be playing Bernie. Look at this.
Where?
Look at this.
Where?
There.
Oh, yeah.
My sweet goodness. What a sensitive young lady.
Check this one out.
Don't bother me.
I'm telling you.
Where?
2 o'clock.
Oh no.
Yes.
Oh no!
I'm afraid so.
I see no reason to go on living.
Bernie.
There can be no more to life.
Bernie.
In a way, it's sad to think I gaze upon the highest man can wish for.
Bernie, isn't that what's her name?
Her?
Yeah.
Is she who?
What's her name? Who you introduced me to last week?
Nah, this broad is much better looking.
I think it's her.
This broad has a lot more class.
No.
Look at her boobs. Am I right or not?
Yeah, you're right.
Hey, don't look behind you.
Yeah?
Whatever you do, don't look behind you.
Where?
Right behind you, about 10 feet behind you, to your right.
Yeah?
Telling you.
Oh, get the fuck out of here!
Can I pick him?
Bernie.
Is the radar in fine shape?
I gotta say.
Oh yeah.
You can pick him.
I know I can. Will you look at that chick in the two-piece wet lip jolly?
Where?
Where I'm looking, those legs.
Oh, no.
All the way up to her ass.
Jesus.
And beyond for all we know.
You said it.
Look at her.
Yep.
Fucking look at her.
I know.
Tell me she is not flaunting herself all over the beach.
She is casting it to the
And
winds.
look at that suit.
Bern? Bernie? I think I could see her snatch. On my honor, I can see her fucking snatch.
You can see her snatch?
I'm telling you.
I can't make it out.
At the top of her legs.
I know where it is, I just can't see it.
When she breathes in, you gotta look close.
Where did she get off with that noise?
Yeah.
That fucking pisses me off.
Yeah.
That pisses the fuck off out of me.
I know.
Piss.
Cock teaser.
Prissy little cunt!
Right on the beach.
Pissed me off.
Little prude.
On the fucking beach.
And those tits.
Don't talk to me about tits.
Nice firm tits.
Not that I'm a tit man.
What a pair of boobs.
You know, I dig tits.
I know.
But I wouldn't go out of my way for a pair of tits.
Yeah.
The way I see it, tits
Yeah.
are what you make of them.
It's like anything else.
But an ass
Yes.
is an ass.
It goes without saying, because you know what I like.
What?
Stomach muscles.
You talking about flab?
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
I know you do.
Flab.
Fucking flab.
Who needs it?
It's more trouble than it's worth.
A nice pair of legs, though,
Yes.
is like money from home.
It's like a home away from home.
Now look over there to illustrate my point.
That broad?
Yeah, nice legs, huh?
Yep.
Very acceptable old ass.
Nice. firm.
flat belly, beautiful pair of tits.
No question.
Now she is fine.
Right.
But now, look over there. The bro with the dumpy legs and the fat, what do you call it?
Stomach.
Her legs are for shit. Her stomach is dumpy. Her tits don't say anything for her, and her muscle tone is not good.
Right.
Now that is not a good-looking girl. In fact, she is something of a pig. You see, that's all it takes to make the difference between a knockout-looking broad and a nothing-looking broad who doesn't look like anything.
Right.
You see my point? It makes all the fucking difference in the world. Coming out here on the beach, lying all over the beach, flaunting their bodies. I mean, who the fuck do they think they are, coming out here and just flaunting their bodies all over? I mean, I come to the beach, the friend, get some sun, watch the action, and I mean, a fellow comes to the beach to get some fucking sun, am I wrong? I mean, we're talking about recreational fucking space, huh? Huh? What the fuck am I talking about?
Are you feeling all right?
Well, how do I look? Do I look all right? Sure. Well then, let's assume that I feel all right, okay?
Okay.
I mean, how could you feel anything but all right, for Christ's sakes? I mean, look at that body. What a pair of tits. With tits like that, who needs anything?
Hi. Hello there.
She's probably deaf.
She looked deaf, didn't she? Deaf bitch.
From Fool for Love.
By Sam Shepard,
I will be playing May.
and I'll be playing Eddie. Come on, May, you can't just sit here all day. How long have you been sitting here for anyway? You want me to go outside and get you something, some potato chips or something? I'm not going anywhere, I'm staying right here. May, let go, honey, come on. I'll put you back in bed, okay? I'll make you some tea. You want some tea? May, you gotta let go of me now. Just lay back and try to relax. You want me to go?
No,
Well, what do you want then?
you smell.
I've been driving for days.
Your fingers smell.
The horses.
Pussy?
Oh, come on, man.
You know it's true.
I came to see if you were all right.
I don't need you.
And I'll leave, I guess.
Don't go.
I'm going.
Don't go! You're gonna erase me.
What are you talking about?
You're either gonna erase me or have me erased.
Are you kidding? Why would I want that?
Because I'm in the way.
Don't be stupid.
I'm smarter than you are, and you know it. I can smell your thoughts before you even think them.
May, I'm trying to take care of you.
No, you're not. You're just guilty. Gutless and guilty.
Oh, great.
I'm gonna kill her, you know.
Don't talk like that.
I am. I'm gonna kill her, and then I'm gonna kill you. Systematically. With sharp knives. I'm gonna torture her first, though. Not you. I'm just gonna let you have it. Probably in the midst of a kiss. Right in the moment when you're sure you've got me buffaloed. That's when you'll die.
Do you have any idea how many miles I drove out of my way just to come here and see you?
Nobody asked you to come.
2,480.
So what?
Well, I missed you. I missed you more than anything I've ever missed in my whole life. And the whole time I kept driving, I kept seeing you, sometimes just a part of you.
Which part?
Your neck?
My neck.
Yeah.
You missed my neck?
Well, I missed all of you, but your neck kept coming up for some reason. I kept crying about your neck.
Crying?
Yeah, weeping. Uncontrollably, like some little baby. I mean, it would just start, and it would stop, and it would start up all over again, for miles. I mean, cars would pass me on the road, and people would stare at me, and I couldn't stop my face.
Was this before or after your little fling with the Countess?
There wasn't any fling with any countess.
You're a liar!
I took her out to dinner once, or twice.
You are bumping her on a regular basis! Don't give me that shit!
You can believe whatever you want.
I'll believe the truth! It's less confusing!
You're taking me back, May.
I'm not going back to that idiot trailer if that's what you think.
But I'm moving it. I got a piece of ground up in Wyoming.
Are you crazy? I'm not moving to Wyoming.
You can't stay here.
Why not? I got a job.
Oh, you got a job?
Yeah. Would you think I was helpless?
No, I mean, it's been a long time since you had a job.
I'm a cook.
A cook, you can't even flip an egg.
I'm not talking to
Oh,
you.
come on, May. I got this whole thing figured out. I'm moving the trailer. Put a little corral to keep the horses. Have a big vegetable garden. Some chickens, maybe.
I hate chickens. I hate horses. I hate all that shit. You know that. You keep coming up here with this lame country dream life with chickens and vegetables, and I can't stand any of it.
You'll get used to it.
You are unbelievable.
I'm not letting go of you this time, May.
How many times have you done this to me?
What?
Suckered me into some dumb little fantasy and then dropped me. How many times has that happened?
It's no fantasy.
It's all a fantasy.
And I never dropped you either.
No! You just disappeared!
Well, I'm here now, aren't
Well,
I?
praise Jesus God!
You have to go and run out for anyway. You knew I was coming back for you.
Do you have any idea what it's like sitting in a tin trailer for weeks on end with the wind ripping through it? Having to hike down to the laundromat in the rain, do you think that's thrilling or something?
All right.
Where are you going?
Let's get my stuff out of the truck. I thought I'd spend the night if that's okay.
Are you kidding?
I'll leave, I guess.
Wait. Oh! You can take it, right? You're a stunt man.
I'll be playing the part of Ricky.
And I'll be playing the part of Clint. Piece of shit.
You're going out to dinner, right? So what are you still whacking off about?
Can't believe you did that.
I thought for a second that lifeguard was gonna kick the crap out of me.
Wish he had.
I didn't see you making any great moves.
Didn't see me acting like a retard either.
Somebody had to do something.
Sure as hell did it.
She asked to see me scream. It wasn't my idea.
You didn't have to do it so loud.
Just remember one thing, Ace. You can't chase pussy in a three-piece suit.
What the hell's that supposed to mean?
It means I'll make a fool of myself any day of the week for a piece of ass. You gotta be willing to go the distance. That's the thrill of the hunt.
Well, at least they accepted our invitation. I just hope it's going to be worth it.
Worth it. Didn't you see those hooters?
I couldn't help noticing them, yes.
What did I tell you?
Okay, you've got eyes. What I can't believe is the way they always travel in teams. Have you noticed that?
Jesus, could you believe that other chick? What a bitch.
Yeah.
So what's your game plan, Coach?
Well, the way I see it is, this girl is no dummy. We're not going to get to first base with her unless we come on smart. Girls like that don't go down for airheads.
She's got class.
Class to her ass. We're not dealing with a girl who appreciates the caveman approach. No. We've got to come on smart, mature, cultured. We find an Italian restaurant somewhere. Candlelight, wine, music. Dancing is always good too, gets the old contact started. And whenever we take a break from the dancing, we're going on like crazy about Kurt Vonnegut and Khalil Gibran. Stuff like that. Kill them with our sensitivity.
Never read those guys.
I can tell you everything you need to know in 5 minutes. Helps if you throw in some women's lib stuff too. Tell them you're real worried because the ERA's in trouble.
You said you have a good score ratio with this technique.
It's dynamite.
Talk some numbers. How many?
My whole freshman year? 5, 6.
That means 2. Plus a couple more you felt up till they found out you're a freshman.
Listen, college happens to be a fantastic place to score. You don't know what you're missing.
Sure, that's true, Clint, but with all due respect, we have 1 evening to operate here, not 2 semesters. So bear in mind that although my old man isn't blowing several grand to float me through 4 years of summer camp, I have in my travels, and in my own humble way, stumbled across 1 or 2 points of practical interest. May I?
Be my guest.
Point 1, surprise.
Surprise.
Key element. These chicks think we're going out to a restaurant, correct?
We're not.
No way. Picnic. Moonlight. Isolation.
But we invited them to a restaurant. What if they don't accept on going on a picnic?
You don't give chicks a choice, idiots. You tell them.
What if they won't go?
Believe me, they'll go. It's one thing chicks like more than getting laid, it's eating. We bring along the food. We brush a few odors in their direction.
I don't know.
Okay, now you've caught them off guard, and you're ready for point 2. Beer. Plenty of it. We bring along lots of extra salty fried seafood, and we make sure that there is nothing non-alcoholic to drink. With me so far?
Got it.
Point 3. Talk dirty.
Talk dirty.
You know, keep subtly leading the conversation into areas that are a little off color. They pretend to be shocked, but actually they find it titillating. And I think that word says it all.
Is this what you did all through high school? Develop this system?
Point 4. Divide and conquer.
Meaning,
Meaning we carve the gargoyle away from the tent, deprive her of her natural ally. One of us waves a red flag in front of this Ronda bitch, while the other one goes in for the kill. Matadors use the same technique. So that's my plan. Sound good?
crude, but effective. It might just work.
Repeat after me. Point 1, surprise. Point 2, beer. Point 3, talk dirty. Point 4, divide and conquer.
Surprise, beer, dirty talk, divide and conquer. All right, I'm willing to try your way, but it better work.
Hey, they didn't call me Rick the Stick for nothing. Stick with the stick and you'll get an education that means something.
Great. And we're set on our plan of attack.
All set.
Ready to go.
Great.
Okay then, buddy. You and me.
Okay, Ace.
Okay. There's just one little thing.
What's that?
Which one of us is going to walk the dog?
My name is Brooke Bartlett,
Hello, my name is Lorena Diaz.
and we will be performing a scene from Hot House.
By Megan Terry.
I will be playing the daughter, Jody.
And I will be portraying the part of the mother, Roz. You want a nightcap, honey? Oh, come on. Why don't you go and get the uke, and I'll sing for you a little while, and you'll play for me, and
Why don't you take the uke down to the boat and sing Dad back home?
he can drop dead.
Listen, go and talk to him. See what happens. He's the one who always comes to you. You go to him for a change.
He'd puke in my face.
What will happen to you if you two divorce?
He started it. I didn't. Who cheated
It
first?
takes two.
Yeah. Come on, let's dance.
Oh, screw it.
My love must be a kind of thy love.
Mother! Is Auntie better in bed?
Better than what?
Better than Dad!
It's not that. Jack was,
I know it couldn't always be like your honeymoon, but didn't anything last?
you were a love child, baby. A real love child, okay?
What happened then?
You know, the damn fishing season. Your father would be gone for months at a time.
But you loved him, didn't you?
Of course I loved him. What is this?
I need to know. I need to know for my own life. I've been worried sick that you leave each other, and if you do, then I've got to know why. And if it's stupid, game-playing jealousy, then I'll kill you!
Sometimes I don't get you!
How long has it been for you and Dad? When was the last time you slept with him?
Must have been on my birthday. Your father loved to love me on my birthday was the nicest present he could think of to give me.
Well, then that's over a year ago, then. Because your birthday was 3 weeks ago, and he left a week before that.
My God.
What's the matter with you? Why do you two stay away from each other so much?
I didn't realize it was such a long
Oh,
time.
you're a real danger to the boys, huh? You put up a great front.
Do you think
You're
that
the
I'm-
only one who can really know.
What do you mean?
Maybe it's his fault. Maybe he doesn't want you anymore.
All I have to do is touch the back of his neck and his hair stands up. What do you mean he doesn't want me?
Prove it.
All right, I will.
When?
I'll send him a telegram.
I bet you're afraid to be alone with him.
Are you kidding?
You hardly ever are. We always got a house full of people 94 hours a day. I have to dump over a bed to find a place to sleep.
What have you been doing? Have you been sleeping with that college punk?
It's not because I haven't tried.
You better take care of yourself.
Don't worry.
You don't know the trouble you can get into.
Thanks, I'm not a
Oh,
moron.
this know-it-all will make your own mistakes.
Don't mind if I do.
Stop fighting
You
with
stop
me.
fighting
I don't
with
want
me.
to fight!
Listen, just go and try. Just go and say, Jack, come home. I want you.
Jack! Come home! I want you! I want you! I do want you! I'll try it sometime. I will, I promise.
You damn well better. You know, sometimes I could shake you till the booze curdles. You sing to me now. Not all those jazzy things, but what did they say your voice used to be called?
Contralto. But it's, plain old whiskey tenor now.
That's it. Contralto. Wonder if mine could be contralto.
It could be if you could carry a tune.
Well, I could learn.
You can't learn it, baby. You gotta feel it.
Well, I could learn to feel it. Mother, sing.
Honestly, baby. When I was just a little girl, I asked my mother, what would I be? Would I be pretty? Would I be rich? I should have had lots like you. Lots and lots of kids. I had so much love to give, so much love. Oh, Jack, damn your hide.
Room by David Ray. I will be playing the part of Susan, and I'll be playing the part of Chrissy.
been thinking, and maybe the way all this stuff's been done to me is how my mama made me nearly an abortion.
What?
See, my mama didn't want to have me as a baby.
That's not true. You know that's not true.
She told me. She had 2 others before I was even there. Then she tried one on me, but it didn't work.
She told you she didn't want to have you as a baby?
One afternoon, we were very poor. We were very, very poor. So I'm thinking about mental therapy. You think I should or I shouldn't?
Might be good. Are you thinking about individual or group? It can be good sometimes. As long as you go to a women's group of an individual woman therapist. But go to a woman.
I couldn't do that.
It's best, believe me. I was with this women's group for about 6 months or so, and I learned a lot. Go to a man therapist. After just a little, I was able to say just what I needed. You go to a man therapist, you get the meaning of the word. Therapist. The rapist? Yeah. Just what he'll do to your mind. I'm so much freer now, Chrissy, it's best, believe me.
Well, that's what I want, you know? I'm very sensitive to everything. I mean, inside me right now, I don't believe you think my coffee I made is good. I mean, you're just saying it. I mean, what do you think of me, Susan? If you was to point me out, describe me to somebody who don't know me at all, what would you say?
Well,
See, I could do it in a second about you. It'd be so damn easy about you. You're so proud, capable. Leaders are exactly what you are. But I'm what? A Libra? My sign is with scales and balance. I'm supposed to be dedicated to justice and harmony, a born mediator. I don't even know what's going on, for Christ's sakes. And on the other, I'm whimsical, and I'm moody, and I'm sentimental. I got all the bad and none of the good. Maybe I got some of them. Would you say I got some? So impressive.
you have a lovely gentleness about you, Chrissy.
Think what I did to that poor soldier. He was so scared.
He's stupid, he's stupid.
He just didn't know the rules.
Is that what you believe?
I'm speaking out of fairness like I got if I'm ever going to be a Libra.
It's their pride, Chrissy, their goddamn pride. Each and every single man in the world thinking he's got some special inner charm that we, all of us, have been waiting to have.
They don't mean to hurt us.
Is that what you believe?
It's true, I know it is. You just don't know how not to.
Chrissy, I want to make love to you.
Huh?
Didn't you hear me?
Huh?
Have you ever made love to a woman?
I'm gonna get a drink of water.
They prize themselves so highly sitting out there while we're dancing, and the fancier we move, the better they think they are. So they give us special gifts for special dances, and they think they can make us move in that beautiful way. They know they will never make us move in bed. I take no gifts. They like to think of themselves as weapons, entering flesh, making life or death. I think of them as the straw entering the sea, and the sea, scarcely noticing, takes them in. I turn their feeble minds on from as far away as the moon.
But don't you like them? I mean, I thought you did.
I do. I will again, but there's so many ways of making do.
But I want a relationship.
I could give you that.
But you're not a man, see?
No.
See?
I'm a person.
But what would I be? I don't know.
You'd be a person too. We'd be two people.
But would I be the man person or the woman person?
You'd be yourself.
But that's why I don't know what it is. I don't.
You make too much of it.
I want you to help me, to tell me, Susan.
You have to stop being afraid of everything.
I have. I stare down people in the subway all the time now. I don't care what they are or how big they are, I stare them down.
Look, I gotta go.
I didn't mean to make you feel bad.
It's really very nice, Chrissy. It's like you do it to yourself, only it's a surprise.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for asking. And don't be mad at me, okay?
No. I'll see you tomorrow.
Sigmund, and today we'll be doing a scene from 5 Women Wearing the Same Dress by Alan Ball. I'll be playing Trisha.
And I'll be playing Georgianne. Can you believe she actually made us wear these things?
Yes.
Of course, I can't believe she asked me to be in her wedding.
I can't believe you accepted.
What was I supposed to say? Tracy, I can't be in your wedding because you remember my junior year when I had that abortion? That was because your boyfriend, Tommy Valentine, knocked me up. Things have been just a little well-strained between you and me ever since.
Have you ever tried talking to her about that?
No, neither one of us has ever mentioned it. Now here she is, getting married to Scott McClure, biggest piece of wet toast ever saw in my life. And there's Tommy Valentine, getting ready to rip some bitch's backless dress off her body and fuck her brains out. God, I wish I were her.
Oh, please, you do not.
Oh, yes, I do.
You honestly thought you were going to sleep with Tommy Valentine today?
Yeah, well, why not? Remember page 67 of The Godfather?
I think your memories of him are a little rosy. I mean, it's been like, what, 10 years?
3 months.
Excuse me? Georgianne, you better spill your guts to me right now.
Well, I ran into him at the sleazy bar, right? And we started to flirt. And he asked me if I wanted to go somewhere we could be alone. I said, look, I'm married, right? But then once I said that, it was like, it just didn't matter. I went absolutely nuts, and I ended up doing it in the parking lot right behind the dumpster. Trisha, it was the best sex I ever had in my entire life. I will never be able to smell garbage again without thinking about it.
Georgianne, did he call you after that? No. Okay, so here's this guy who leaves you to go through an abortion all by yourself. 10 years later, he fucks you in a parking lot, and then he ignores you. And you still want him.
I can't help it. I love him.
That's not love, that's addiction.
Oh, God. Look at me. I am totally pathetic. I just don't want to be alone. I mean, I still believe in marriage. I do. You don't?
To be perfectly honest with you, I think any woman who chooses marriage in this day and age is out of her fucking mind.
Don't you believe in love?
I certainly believe in consideration and respect. And I definitely believe in sex, because it's healthy and necessary. But love? What is that? I've had so many guys tell me they love me, and not one of them has made any difference in my life.
Maybe you just haven't met the right one.
Oh, please, I've met him more times than I care to
Maybe
admit.
you haven't given him a chance.
I've given him too many chances.
Oh, come on. What's the longest relationship you ever had, and how many hours did it last?
Well, why drag it out? He'll either try to run my life, or he'll want me to be his mother.
Not all men are like that.
I have yet to meet one who isn't, and I seriously doubt if I ever will.
Maybe you're right. Maybe I'm just some hopeless romantic doomed to go through life being disappointed. And there he goes, Tommy Valentine. God, he sure can't wear a pair of pants, can he?
I mean, what is the payoff for having had that many women? Does it make him feel accomplished?
What's the payoff for you? You've had just as many men.
I have not had just as many men.
How many men have you had?
I don't know, 100?
100?
I haven't kept
Trisha,
count.
that's a lot!
Yeah, but he's like Will Chamberlain. He's probably slept with 1,000
I
women.
wonder if he's ever had an AIDS test.
You better hope so. Did he use a condom in the parking lot?
No.
Georgianne.
I know. Think he's ever been with another man?
I'm sure he's had opportunities.
Yeah, but he is way too good in bed to be a queer.
That does not mean a thing. I knew this lifeguard once. Talk about good in bed. You could have showed old Tommy Valentine a trick or two. Then one day I showed up at his apartment and found him in bed with the telephone repairman.
What'd you do?
I went to happy hour at Bennigan and picked up a busboy.
You ever had
Yeah.
I'm too scared. I mean, I know my chances are slim, but with my luck, whew. What made you go through with it?
Well, it seemed like the responsible thing to do. And that lifeguard died.
Of AIDS? You're okay, aren't you?
Yeah, Georgianne, I'm fine.
I never knew anyone who had it before.
You will.
Well, I don't want Tommy Valentine to have AIDS, but I tell you one thing. I cannot wait for him to lose his looks.
And he will. It's bound to catch up with him. He's going to become one of those hatchet-faced old men that really handsome guys turn into.
Yes, and you'll have a really big red Ted Kennedy nose from drinking so much his whole life.
And a beer butt.
And he'll lose his hair.
And he'll wear golf pants.
Green golf pants that are too tight.
And he'll unbutton his shirts a few more buttons than he should.
Oh, God, no he won't. He won't do any of that. Tommy Valentine will just get better looking as he gets older. And then one day he will be so good looking it hurts to look at him. And I, on the other hand, I will be as big as a house. I will wear too much makeup, and then one day I'm just going to die.
Recovered from cancer. And then he's gonna read my obituary in the newspaper, and it won't even occur to him that he ever knew me, let alone slept with me.
You were right. You are crazy. I am one sick ticket.
You know, maybe I need to have a nervous breakdown. Maybe I need to have a big, fat, smelly nervous breakdown right when Dr. Marlowe goes to give his father the bride dance with the new improved Tracy Marlowe high from the floor.
I would give you $20 if you do it.
Oh, don't tip me, Trisha, I just might.
I'll be playing Arlene.
And I'll be playing her mother. If I'd known you were going to sweep up with your butt, I wouldn't have brought this broom.
You still cut hair.
Get up. So, you call yourself Arlene now?
Yep,
Don't want your girly name no more?
something like that.
They call you Arlene in prison?
Nah, not at first. You know, now I was being hateful and all, but yeah, well, it was just my number then anyway.
You always been hateful.
Yeah? Well, there was this chaplain who called me that from the very first time he come talk to me. I'm happy with that.
I'll do it.
No, it's okay, you can rest.
Since when? I ain't hateful. How come I have so many hateful kids? We're dumb as hell, Pat. Stealing wigs. Candy screwing since day one. Pete cutting up old Mac at the grocery. June selling dope like it was Girl Scout cookies, and you. Thank God I can't remember it all.
I was hoping I could come up on Sundays. You know, for a... He used to make that pot roast.
Is that your picture?
Yeah, that chaplain gave it to me.
The one who gave you your new name?
Yes.
It's crooked.
You know, I really like them little potatoes. You know, the ones with no skins and that ketchup squirter we had. It was just like in a real restaurant.
You know the problem with those people in the institutions now? They just don't know how to raise kids right. Let them run around and get in more trouble. What they need to do to you is get you up at the crack of dawn and set you to scrubbing floors. That is what kids need. Training. Hard work.
I was hoping I'll probably get Sundays off.
Sunday is my day to clean house now. I would have wrote, but I didn't have nothing to say and no money to send, so what's the use?
Hey, I made out.
They pay you for working?
About $3 a month.
How'd you make it on $3 a month? You do favors?
Well, you just can't make it on your own.
You play, Arlie?
You don't know what you're talking about.
I hear things like girls calling each other mommy and bringing things back from the canteen for their husbands. Makes me sick. I don't want nobody like that in my house.
You don't know nothing about that.
I still got 2 kids at home. Don't want no bad example.
Look, I ain't got a can, just leave it.
Oh, and let you sweep it under the bed after I go? That's your hat?
No,
Guess Candy left it there.
Candy didn't leave nothing.
Then whose hat is it? Do you know whose hat this is? I'm asking you a question and I want an answer. Answer me
It's
right!
Benny!
And who's Benny?
Benny is the guy who drove me home from Pine Ridge. He's a guard.
I knew it! You're screwing a goddamn
I am
guard!
not! He just drove me home.
Sure.
Look, I get sick on the bus.
You expect me to believe that?
He just drove me home.
No man is just gonna drive you 500 miles for nothing!
He ain't never seen Kentucky!
Oh, it ain't Kentucky he wants to see.
Look, he's done some nice things for me at Pine Ridge. Gum, candy, funny stories.
Yeah, he be telling stories all right to his friends about how to find you.
Yeah, well, he's getting us some dinner right now.
And how you gonna pay him for that?
Look, I ain't like that no more.
Oh, you ain't like that no more. I'm your mother. I know what you're gonna do.
Look, I said I ain't.
I knew it. Next time you get another bastard in you, don't come crying to me because I done told you.
Don't worry.
Let me get myself out of here before your boyfriend comes
He's not
back.
my boyfriend!
I am a lot of things.
but I am not dumb or lean.
I didn't say you was.
Oh no! You didn't say I was! You lied to me! How? You took my spread without even saying thank you! And now you're hinting at coming home for pot roast, like if nothing ever would have happened, while all this time you're hiding a fucking guard under your bed! Huh?
Mama,
What? What kind of meat makes a pot roast? A roast makes a pot roast by a roast. Shoulder, chuck.
are you gonna come back?
You ain't got no need for me here.
I gotta ask you to come back.
Well, I'm here, ain't I? Nobody asked me. You know, if I wouldn't have told them about this place, you wouldn't be out at all.
I said, just forget it.
Don't talk to me that way. You remember who I am. I'm the one who took you back after all you've done all these years. I'm the one who scrubbed your floor. I'm the one who brought you that teapot. You just remember that next time you talk to me.
Sure.
I knew it. You ain't changed a bit.
Same hateful brat, right?
Same hateful brat. Right.
Mama,
Don't touch me!
no! Don't touch Mama, Arlie.
I will be playing Suze.
And I'll be playing Jeff.
It was a racial incident.
It was just something that got out of hand. It isn't like Tim was gonna hurt the guy.
No,
They pulled a gun. They overreacted. Did anyone get hurt?
it got that close.
But nothing happened. Believe me, if I thought anything really bad was gonna happen, I would have done something.
And what were you gonna do?
I would have stopped it.
How?
I would have done something. This is kind of hypothetical, isn't it? Let me drop this for 2 minutes. I haven't seen you all day. Let's go around back to the van.
Not the van. Smells in there. Moldy old blankets and beer cans. There's enough stuff stuck to the floor in there to open a sperm bank.
Let's take a ride up to the field.
Pony's coming. Just hold me a minute. I went by my sister's this afternoon.
Yeah?
Jerry's outside lighting the barbecue, and Debbie's in the kitchen making macaroni salad. So I'm watching the baby in his crib, and Jerry Jr.'s playing with his truck on the floor, and suddenly I felt like I couldn't breathe.
Because of the kids?
I don't know. They're great kids. I love them, I do. But it all seems so pathetic. And Debbie's my sister, and she acts like this stranger. She acts like I'm a kid, like she's mature and I'm not, like she knows something and I don't.
Because you're smart enough not to get married 2 years out of high school?
I guess.
Because you're smart enough not to get knocked up 2 times in 3 years?
You're right.
Don't compare yourself to your sister. You're completely different. You have a life, you're in school, you're an artist. She's a housewife married to a guy who puts up aluminum siding.
I talked to Mr. Brooks yesterday, too. He has this friend in New York who wants to sublet his apartment, $650 a month.
Suze,
What?
did it ever occur to you that I might have some feelings about you moving to New York?
What feelings?
Us.
Of course.
And?
Come with me.
No, see, that's not what I'm saying.
Then what are you saying?
I could go to New York if I wanted, but what's the point? So I could get mugged by some crackhead, so I could learn how to order a cappuccino, so I could see homeless people up close?
So then what do you want to do?
Nothing.
Nobody does nothing, Jeff.
I'm gonna break new ground.
New ground. Taking one community college course in the history of Nicaragua while barely holding a job packing boxes.
My job is not who I am. I don't need that.
Then what do you need?
Nothing. Too many possessions clutter your brain.
Did you find that in a fortune cookie?
Tim said it.
Tim is an alcoholic. His brain is cluttered without possessions.
Tim is honest, and I think that counts for something. I wish I was half as honest as he is. Did you know that when Tim got out of service, he hitchhiked from here to San Francisco and back?
Well, golly. Hitchhiker, Air Force dropout, corner bomb, racist. My hero. He's just some guy hanging out. You act like he's God.
Because he knows. Because he's been there.
He's a loser.
And what am I?
Jeff, you're...
All I want to do is make something that shatters the world. If I can't do that, I don't want to do anything.
That's egotistical.
No, it isn't. What's your goal? Status? Money? Getting your pictures on the cover of some glossy magazine?
My goal is making art.
Why can't you do that here? What's wrong with here? How is somewhere else better?
Why should I stay here, Jeff? So that I can sit next to you and watch the lights change while you bitch about burn fields? So that we can talk about dead high school teachers? So that I can spend the rest of my life guessing what would it have been like to be a real artist? So that you and I can fuck while your parents are out to dinner at the Sizzler. I mean, what are we doing, you and me?
I don't know. You got this thing about leaving, about New York. I want you to stay. I don't want you to go away. Who will I talk to? Who will I hang with? Who will I make love to?
Jeff.
Who will I dream with?
You don't have any dreams. I'm getting beer.
Jason Mitchell-Kahn,
And I'm Daniel Walter Burgoyne.
and we'll be doing a scene from The Lisbon Traviata by Terrence McNally,
I'll be playing Stephen.
and I'll be playing Michael. Do you have my brother's number?
Don't go, please don't go.
Will you be going out to the house this weekend?
Oh, what do you care?
I just think it'll be easier to get my things out if you aren't here.
So soon? I don't see
Yes
a
or
hurry.
no? God, Stephen.
Hi, I'm having dinner with Maria Callas right now, so if you need to leave a message for Stephen, push 1. Or to leave a message for Dr. Michael Deller, press 2. Mike, are you there? It's full. Pick up.
Paul! Hi! Yeah, I think we should too. Okay, I'll be there. Bye.
Let me guess, he said, I think we should talk, and now he's calling in sick. Do you see the effect you have on people?
Go to hell.
Now who are you calling?
Yeah, hi, this is Dr. Deller, number 52, the blue BMW. Okay, thank you.
Oh, please don't go. I don't want him in our car.
Fine, I'll take a cab.
I didn't mean that. You know what I mean. What if we get another apartment? 2 bedrooms.
10 bedrooms would not be big enough.
Does it have to be this morning?
It should have been 3 years ago. You can't love what we've become.
I don't know how to deal with this.
Well, neither do I. Stephen, I think that you're a good man. A decent and a caring
Oh,
man.
shut up. Just shut up and hold me. You can't leave me because no one else is gonna want me.
That's not true.
I look in the mirror and I see a young, attractive man. But no one else does.
You are attractive.
I could just castrate myself. Or we could just get into saltpeter, pretend that none of this mattered, get another dog, grow gracefully old together.
Look, I don't know what to say to you anymore.
Sure you do.
No, Stephen, I can't anymore.
You know, sometimes I just think this is the most beautiful music ever written.
Stephen, I do love you, you know that. Stephen.
I heard you. You just don't want to hold my hand when I'm afraid of the dark.
I just need to be away from you for a while.
Oh, so you can hold someone else's hand when you're afraid of the dark.
You'll be fine without me.
I will make it without you.
You just think that you won't.
Don't tell me what I think. You know what I think? You are leaving me at a wonderful moment in our long, happy history of queerness to go seek a new mate to snuggle up with. Right in the middle of our own bubonic plague.
You'll find someone.
I don't want someone. No, thank you. I'll stay right here. You know, those are mean, dark, and extremely dangerous streets right now. You can say all you want about Maria, but no one ever said she caused AIDS.
Why can't you be serious?
Because it hurts too much, all right, you asshole?
You know that's not gonna make it hurt any less.
Shut up. Just shut up and listen to this. That's the least
I
you
don't
can
want
do,
to
Michael.
listen to that.
Mendy would kill to hear this.
But I'm not Mendy! Steve and I have spent the past half an hour trying to get that through to you. I have spent the past 8 years. Stephen, you live in Tosca. You live in Trinidad. You live in some fucking opera that no one's ever heard of!
Oh, she does this part
Stephen,
right.
it's hard loving someone like that. Stephen, turn that down and listen to me.
Oh, because it's hard loving someone like me. Where are you going?
Let me go.
You're going to him, aren't you? You do love him.
I said let me go! Oh, shit, Stephen! What the fuck are you doing? Put those down. I'm not staying here with you.
You're going to him. You do love him.
Yes. I love him.
Then you don't love me anymore. You don't love me anymore!
No. I don't love you anymore.
But I love you. And I adore you.
Stephen, I have to go.
Oh. Oh. So I'm to lose my life salvation so that you can go run to someone else and laugh at me? You're not going anywhere. You're staying here with me.
All right. Fine, Stephen. Come on. Do it. Do it or let me by.
I'm not gonna warn you again.
You know what, Stephen? You gave me this ring, but I don't think I want it anymore. Now will you let me by?
Yes, I did, Daniel.